Whoops. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Shrey.
Derek. And I'm the one that screwed that up, so apologies about that. So tonight we got Black Forest, designed by Uwe Rosenberg and Tido Lorenz, published by Fearland Spiele over here in the States, being or has been brought over, however you want to frame that, from Capstone Games. Derek provided this one. This is your copy, Lobster Trap, provided it. So thanks, Derek, Craig, everybody associated with that. Glass Road came out in 2013, so it's been 11 years since Glass Road came out, and the dials, right? And adjusting for resources. I'm going to assume that y'all are familiar with that. The teach is going to be more of a in-depth overview than a in-depth teach tonight, because honestly, it's just not that hard, and I think y'all will be able to pick it up as we go. Being familiar with Glass Road will help, but it's not vital. Just as you watch our play tonight, you're going to be able to pick up how the resources convert and how all that works. It's very intuitive. It's a very clever design. But anyway, yeah, fellas, ready?
Yep, definitely ready.
All right, let's do this. So, welcome to the Black Forest. You start with a rather humble domain. To expand it, you travel through the Black Forest, from village to village, hiring skilled tradespeople. They will help you construct new buildings, work the land, and breed livestock. Develop your glass hut to expand your domain and make room for new buildings. At the end of your journey, whoever scores the most points, mainly through buildings and livestock, will win. Okay, I gotta be honest, at no point in this game are you gonna feel like that. So here's what you're doing. You are going to take these wheels, these resource wheels, if you will. You're going to gain resources through various actions. Using these resources to build any of those small buildings or the in-game scoring large buildings, as well as expanding your domain by getting more land in addition to the one that you start with. All to be able to score points. Those points are going to be the stars in the top right-hand corner on the various buildings. So that's kind of a brief overview. Now, what is it you're looking at? So here on the main board, we have a total of 5 different villages. Everybody has their little dude that's going to be going around the board, their merchant. That there are 3 available locations, really 4 with the center as a extra location, but there are 3 locations or 4 on the different villages. There are paths from which you can travel. There are also other little side paths for what's called jobs that will come out that you're going to be able to do to be able to gain extra resources as well. But that's the main board out here. Then we have the display of the various buildings. The small buildings are in these. All of these are numbered, so you can see there's a number in the bottom right-hand corner that coincides to this building. This building will always be there. The only question is whether it's going to be on the A side or the B side. And it says for your first few games, yada, 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 keep them on the A sides. Otherwise, flip 10 of them at random. There are 6 flipped to their B side here that was random. And then there are 4 that are flipped to their B side on that side, all right? These are broken down into the categories of what it is that usually, mostly, what they produce. So we have clay, wood, sand, charcoal, water, food, meat, pigs, cattle, land, meaning either pasture or fields or ponds, if you will. Then there's glass. There are what I nickname the hobo bags.
Spindles. Provisions.
Provisions over here as well as advancing to be able to expand your domain. That's this location. And then here are some scoring buildings as well. Then at the very top up there are endgame scoring buildings. So there are 4 of them. These 2 are level 1s, if you will. That is a level 2, and that is a level 3. There are multiples of each. Those were randomly put out there. That's what it is. The cost is always on the left-hand side. The victory points are in the stars in the top right. And what it does, if anything, is in the bottom right. Pretty easy. And obviously, you can see that's 1 to 3 players. All right. So that's all this. Then we have the supply of pigs. We have the supply of cows. We have other land that is going to come out. But also, we have our individual play areas. So I've already shown y'all the resource wheels. So the resource wheels have various resources. So again, it's going to coincide with all the resources that I've already mentioned. You'll notice that where they are is where they start. It shows the little picture there. The quantity on the inside of your wheel is how many of that resource that you have. Whenever there is a gap, both on the inside as well as the rightmost outside, if you will. So if that were to move, this will pivot around like so. And hey, I lost some of these resources, but I gained the innermost resources. That is not voluntary. That is a must, and it happens immediately when those move. Also, you will notice that there are 2 charcoals over here. When I go through explaining this and throughout the game, whenever you gain charcoal, you gain it on one and one only, either this one or that one. Obviously, you were capped at, 7 of each, and anything additional is lost. However, when you spend resources, particularly charcoal, you may spend from either or both. But gaining, it's always on one. All right? All right. So that's everything you're looking at out there. But now how do you actually play the game? Well, the game takes place over an indeterminate number of rounds. There is one player aid. It's this. This is it. And I was actually, when I learned this game, when Shrey taught us originally, I was like, wait, seriously? There's only one of these? And then after like round 1, I'm like, oh, okay, you don't really need it. All right, cool. So your turn is usually going to be spent in 2 and 3. You're going to often skip number 1, but first you may spend a commodity. Then you must move. Then you do an action. Or in lieu of that, you beg. All right, so what does all that mean? I'm going to skip the commodity stuff for right now, and I'll circle back on that here momentarily. So let's talk about movement. At the beginning of the game, you're not out there, so you just appear out there. All right, now technically you will have that standing up, but again, top-down camera, we're going to lay them down. So that's your movement. When you move after the first turn, you may move a number of different locations. You may move within a village, meaning if I am here, I may move to either of those spots if they're available. If someone's occupying that spot, so if Shrey is right there, I cannot go there, but I can go there. That is a legal move. That's good to go, easy enough. But let's say I were down here. I can also choose to move to any other village. It's not the next village. You can move to any of the 5 villages. However, there is a cost associated with it. So if you look down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see that on these little roads, there are provisions. And these provisions show the cost. They're always 1. Okay, all the adjacent roads are 1. So to move from here to any of those locations there would cost 1 provision. To go to the other way would cost 1 provision. And when you move, you go and you can choose any of them. So I can move from there and I can go to that location, or, vice versa. But let's say I were here and I move, I pay the 1 provision. The provision then comes from your board. So the provision, okay, I can spend either one. Let's say I choose to spend that one. Okay, good. I've spent my provision there. But now you'll notice that someone was already there. Because someone was there, I have to pay them a basic resource. That basic resource is any of the resources on the outside of your wheels. So it could be any of those 3, any of those 4, and also there's Clay over here, and he's just hanging out saying hi, buy games from Capstone. That's Clay. You can sell, or you can you provide any of those 8 basic resources, your choice 1, and you say, hey, Shrey, go ahead and take a charcoal. If I give a charcoal, he takes a charcoal on either one of his whatever, and easy enough. Must take it. Okay? Must give it. Now, if he were pegged out, say on wood, I still got to pay it. He don't get it.
That's right.
But I have to do it. Now, if Shrey and Derek were both already there when I moved to that town, I have to pay each of them a basic resource. It can be different. It could be the same. It's my choice who to give what. You don't like it? It's free. Quit your whining. Also, this special tile right here doesn't have a Votes for Women X on it normally. I just did that because that's the one tile that's going to be moving around. Well, not the only one, but that's we'll talk about that in a little bit. So movement is moving to a different location, to a village. I could, if I want, move to a different village over here. Now, when I do so, I must take the shortest path. That was weird. Must take the shortest path. So that was 1, 2 provisions. I could not go 1, 2, 3 provisions to go to any of those locations. Easy enough. Now, we'll talk about jobs here in just a moment, but in the meantime, that's movement. Easy enough there. Next are actions. Actions say, and the thing we're mainly going to be doing is the top one, which is visit 1 or 2 adjacent tradespeople or complete a job. We'll skip the job part for a minute and talk about we'll talk about the tradespeople action. So visit 1 or 2 adjacent tradespeople. Okay, easy enough. Where are you? So if I'm here, I visit those. More often than not, you're going to want to try and do both because more is better. That's more actions. If it's in red, you pay what it says. You get what it says outside of the red. Okay? So we'll just take kind of a tour around some of these. I'm not going to go over all of these because honestly, they're pretty obvious once you get the hang of this. Get a cow. Pay a forest, if you will. Get a wood, construct a building. Okay, cool. Per cow, turn it in, or get a food, and per pig in a forest, get a wood. Pay 3 clay. Get 2 advancements on your track. So you get the idea. That's how you're going to do it. Activate the 2 that you are adjacent to in any order. You do not have to do them both, but you're more often than not going to want to do such things.
More actions is good.
Yeah, it is. Totally. All right. So let me talk about a couple of the trickier, but here, pay 3 clay and advance up the glass track 2. What the heck does that mean? Well, over here on everybody's starter board here, there is a little glass bead that starts on this location here. Starts on the bottom spot. Hey, if you paid your 3 clay, you would pay your 3 clay and bump up 1, 2. But let's say I was already there and then I did that action. Then I go 1, hey, that says I get another board. So I get another physical board, I add a couple of forests on there, and then I move this physically onto that one. And that was 1 movement. I had got 2, so therefore that's going to move up 1 more like that. And that'll just be somewhere here in my play area. But that's all that is. That's how the main way you're going to be getting more land. Okay. All right. The other thing is constructing buildings. That's how these get built. So I'm just going to go over one of them as an example. Again, what it generally produces. This, the left column, 0 glass, 1 glass, 2 glass. Same goes with this these buildings over here, 0 glass, 1 glass, 2 glass, and obviously pay whatever the resource is on the left, get it on the right. Now the different colors, what do those represent? When you acquire them, so the beige, whenever you acquire it, per empty pasture, get a cow. If you have 2 empty pastures, get 3 cows, that type of stuff.
1 time immediate.
Right. And then the blue are on your turn as a free action. You can do the thing. Spend 2 water, get a pasture. Spend 2 water, get a cow. Or, I'm sorry, 3 water, get a cow. 2, get a pig. You get the idea. Let's see. The kind of orangish is a ongoing effect. Hey, when you do X, do Y. So whenever you move I can't think of the name of the tile. Good God.
Not the provision.
No, he's the commodity guy.
Yeah, the commodity. Whenever you move the wagon, get a food per field that you have to a max of 4. You get the idea. The exception to this, again, are the end game buildings. Mm-hmm. Those are mostly victory points. And obviously some have some rule breakers.
The gold back are the end game scoring. So this has got end game scoring and then ongoing effect and a requirement. So
there you go. All right.
And these 2
Yes.
In-game scoring.
All right. So, again, on your turn, move. You must move, again, within a village or to an adjacent village, or, I'm sorry, to any other village or job location. And then either visit one or two adjacent tradespeople or complete a job. So, let's go and talk about that first thing about spending a commodity and then completing a job. Spending a commodity. Everybody has that little wagon right here. And as the wheel moves, you're going to get these commodities. So the commodities allow you to move tiles. How does that work? Well, specifically, this tile, it says, as a pre-action, kind of, you spend one commodity and you can move this tile and exchange it with any other tile on the board. So if I want, I can do that. You might be thinking, oh, wow, he must really want that or that. Not necessarily. I mean, more often than not, yes. But you don't have to trade it to a location you're going. You could just do it just as a, to your opponents.
Well, you can use it also because you want to move your die.
Yeah. Totally. But the point is, you move this and exchange it with any other, but there's no prerequisite as far as, oh, you have to go visit it. You have to, nope, nothing like that. You just do that. Okay. So now let's go ahead and talk about jobs. Last thing, and then we're getting started. Other than begging, I guess. Whenever the wheel makes it down to this spot, so I guess the big hand on Mickey makes it to 2 o'clock, it's going to hit this. When you hit that, the first player, we're going to take one of these and we're going to flip it over and we're going to put it into the matching location. The matching location, all of these locations here have little icons. So you can see there's a little house, there's a bag, there's an axe, there's a scythe, and, there's like a church maybe over there. Anyway, each of these locations has a little spot for a job. We're going to put it out there. That's a one-time thing. First one to go there, when you move to a job, you must be able to complete it or you can't move there. In lieu of doing the two things that are adjacent, if there is a job that is here, I'm not flipping it up intentionally, you either do either or both of those or complete the job from within the town. When you do so, you get whatever the thing is, pay whatever it is, discard it, and refill it. And the job itself will tell you where it goes out there on the board. Each of the locations, I think, is represented once. So that's it, except for begging. So let's say, wow, I really want to move there, but I can't because I don't have the provisions, right? Okay. In that case, you can beg. In a village, place your pawn at the center of a village. Gain a provision. Want. What's that look like? That. And basically skip your turn and get to do, it would look like this, get a provision. Now you can travel.
Yep.
I did that way too much in our pre-play. Don't do that. Don't be like Edward.
Make sure you have your visas ready.
Yes. So we're going to figure out first player, then keep going until the end of the game is triggered. The end of the game is triggered when somebody's their first provision marker reaches that space.
7 o'clock.
Then everybody, including the player that triggered it, gets one more turn. And whoever, when they trigger it, they have to announce loudly.
Yes.
According to the rules, that end of the game's triggered. Everybody, including the player that triggered it, gets it. Then we go into scoring. And scoring is simply how many points. We take all these off. There's a scoreboard on the back of that. Go through the end of game scoring, which... There we go. It's a point per glass. It's 2 points per small estate, meaning these tiles. It is the position of your cooking wheel, meaning this wheel, depending on where it's pointing, it'll be between 0 and 11 points. 1 per livestock in a pasture. Then points on buildings and endgame building effects. That's it. Whoever has the most points wins. That's Black Forest. Let's randomize it. Go.
All right.
I miss anything?
Nope.
Okay.
The one rule that I think is the most that I it's easiest to miss is when you hit when you hit this job token, you also get a basic good.
It does show that
It
on the
shows
wheel,
there,
but
but
it's
so-
easy
it's
to
easy to
forget.
forget.
It is feasible. Yeah. Agreed.
We'll go with that one. Okay.
Ugh. You won.
Queen of spades.
Oh my goodness.
All
We
right.
both were like,
So this tells us
Okay, yeah. So if we take a look up there in the top left-hand corner, the first player gets first player. The second player gets an oink.
no, it's the 3-player line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I get-
You are correct.
I get 2 wood.
You get 2 wood. Sorry. And Derek gets a provision and a meat. Good call. All right.
you know what?
a meat.
Boo. I like the pig better.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I put
In a
those up.
4-player game, you get the glass.
Yeah.
So it's funny. This has been set up for the better part of 2 hours. I've yet to look at it. You would
Yeah,
think
I haven't really looked at the position.
if
of
you
the
want,
actions.
take your.
Yes.
All right. Oh,
That is
so
interesting.
I think so. I've only played this once. I played Glass Road a bunch, but I think what I want to do is I want to focus on a particular building to give myself a direction to start.
That's right.
Oh,
Certain
I need to bring the
synergy
cameras
that you're
up.
going to
Yeah.
try to make through the game.
Just figure it out from there, that type thing, right? So. All right. So I have a certain building in mind. I will talk about that in a little bit when the time comes. But to be able to do that, I need to be able to get resources and such. So, looking around the board, that's not bad. Huh. There. Can't do that. Okay. I did say that everything out here is random. It's sort of random. Here's what I mean by that. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. You'll notice that the locations have different aminals on it. So the owl can go here, and there are other owl spots. I think it's that one.
Yeah.
It could have ended up there, yet you get the idea. But I just randomly threw them out there, and this is where they ended up. So they're set spots within a certain, range,
That's right.
if you will, that they could have been.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad.
Until we move them around.
I do not have any food, but I do have clay and I do have water.
And you can put them together and you can eat it.
That's actually not terrible.
You put 'em
Yeah, okay. So here's where I'm going to go. I'm going to start down here
Yeah.
in Southeast Village.
You get one of each.
I'm going to go there.
Mix it
So I choose not to spend the commodity. No. And I moved, so I put my dude on the board. And now I'm going to visit 2 tradespeople. Okay.
I choose not to spend it.
Right. So I'm going to get rid of a forest to get 4 wood.
Nice.
So I will get rid of, I don't know, that forest.
Pig forest.
There we go. And I get 4 wood. 4. Okay, done.
Wow.
Now, the second action I choose to do is I'm going to get rid of 1 brick and 1 water for a pig and a cow. So 1 there, 1 there, and I get a pig and a cow.
Are they friends?
They are. They don't talk to each other, but they do kind of just chill out. So you'll notice the pigs can hang out in the forest, and those can root around for
Truffles.
Truffles, thank you. And the cow can just hang out right there. That's me. So I have done that. The end. I mean, it's pretty quick.
I guess we
There
do
you
need
go.
a truffle building.
Yes, they're friends until Edward visits the butcher.
Once he fills up his board.
That's why I don't name them.
Yes.
2 things. 1, Christopher brings up a really good point that when you get an expansion board, it's technically supposed to go to the right.
Yeah.
So it should go right here. But again, because we're streaming, we're gonna have a little bit of. It might not exactly go to the right, but if we have some adjacency, we're gonna give a little grace in that regard.
And it's not like we have to physically walk on our boards to the other boards. So,
Right.
Placement isn't.
And Joaquin Boaz, thank you so much for your videos. I really enjoy them. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Okay, Spacehawk over on Twitch says, somebody explain, and we will, and then we'll actually get started with Trey's turn. Somebody explain, Derek's provisions count to me. I don't understand how adding a provision for player order move the provisions to where they are. Go for it.
So what I'm doing is, with these provisions, you're moving this way. So if you look here on this wheel, it goes 0, 1, 2,
And you know
3.
what? I'll bring it in a little tighter.
Sure.
So
Sure.
there you go.
So it goes, these provisions, and you can see it's actually color-coded with the provision. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3. So I was at 2, and then I added to 3. I could have actually went like this, too, if I wanted to, and that would also show that I have 4. So I could have either one of those two matches to make it. But I brought it over here just because I want to hold the wheel for now so that I can make sure that if I gain resources, I don't lose them.
There we go. All right, cool. Shrey.
Okay, I will start by going here to this village. Spending
Really?
Well, you can come to this
You can
village.
come for free,
Yeah,
right?
your
Your
first
first
Unless you wanted to
placement.
go specifically
Yes.
here.
Yeah, oh, that's
Specifically that spot.
awesome that he
Glide
took the
around.
one spot. Wow. And we're off.
Damn it.
So I got to spend a charcoal. I will spend this charcoal and get 4
clay.
clay,
So you have
and
the same
then
plan as
spend
me.
1 clay and get a pond. Thank you.
Okay. So, got 4 clay, spent a charcoal, got 4 clay, spent a clay, got a pond. Done. All right.
Oh, do I do something different? So you're going to buy the same building I am trying to. All right, so let's...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, so let's do pivoting.
2, 3, 7, 21.
Yeah, this is either a huge mistake that I'm about to make or really clever. So, we'll see how it goes.
So there are 40 buildings out there. So I can't be.
There
wrong. I
are
can't work this-
36. Well, 40 with those.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
I can't.
It was
the same
the-
one you want.
Of course it is, because going to that
Seriously?
building lets you purchase it. Okay, so let's see. Let's go.
Well, clearly I'm not in a position to be able to do it. Do you want to
No. I
speak
have.
it into existence?
Oh no, he's going to do it, and then everybody will see where he's going. So I'm going
Okay.
to start, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go there,
Okay.
and that will just get me a nice piggy, and then
So he gets a pig, and then per pond, get a sand.
that's right. And by getting the sand, I'll show you how the wheel works. When I get a sand here, I'll receive 1, 2 sands, and then immediately the wheel works and it moves 1, and then I receive a glass. So
Right.
by gaining the sand, I actually made glass.
And lost the charcoal, and lost the water, and lost the wood, but gained the
Well,
sand.
they were used to make.
Yeah,
glass.
they were used to make the sand. Exactly, or the glass.
They were all part of the process.
All right. So now, I was a little worried. You got a little close to where I wanted to go.
Okay. All right.
But it's okay. It's okay.
I would have felt good if I was right there.
I am going to spend 1 provision to be able to move from here to there.
That's where I want to go, but that's fine. There's other places to build buildings.
There
Go
are.
over here.
There
and
are.
Jared clean
So,
glass works.
So I'm going to do the pond one first. I have 2 ponds. I gain 2 sand. 1, 2. Really, it's only 1 because, hey, just like my friend Derek, I have made a glass. And now, the first time we're actually doing it, I can either advance my glass track or, no, we're going to build. We're going to go ahead and come over here. So, again, I've kind of touched on these a little bit. Again, the cost is on the left. The thing that it does is in the middle, and the points it's worth is in the top right. And the thing mostly that it produces are these things here. I can stay on that screen because the one I want is right here. And potash, I think, is a really important thing. So the potash manufacturer, it requires 1 glass and 4 wood.
Oh.
So 1 glass and 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I take that
Wow.
building, I add it onto my board. Okay. So you'll notice that it says remove the charcoal marker from your glass making wheel, and it's worth 2 points at the end of the game. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that bad boy right there. Once buildings get built, that's it. So now, see this charcoal marker?
Wild.
Gone.
Pow.
Out of the game. Now, you might be asking yourself, Self, why is that a good thing? Makes making glass a whole lot easier.
Sure does.
Because I don't need to worry about charcoal now.
Just have to throw some water in there.
Yeah. And that seemed like a good idea. So I wanted to beeline for that to make glass, since ultimately this is Glass Road 2.0 and glass is important. What?
Interesting.
So you paid Derek a wood? Is that what happened?
No, I did not. I forgot. I went there. I need to pay him something.
Well,
okay.
something.
I will pay him a wood. How did you know? So take a wood because I went there. Good call. Yes.
All right, so I could go to the location. I don't want to pay 2 basic goods. Yeah, I'm not going to pay 2 basic
You're going
goods.
to go over to this wonderful spot.
Yeah, so which one do I guess? I got to choose that or that. Do I want to get a meat, 2 food? 2 food's not bad. Or do I want a cow? I think a cow is probably the right thing.
What's up, Spang?
So I'm going to move here. Going to pay a provision, which will be this one. And then let's get a cow first.
Oh, yeah, you got it. All right.
Cow, which will become meat later. And then I will burn down a forest.
Burn it. Wow. Okay.
That one, yeah.
Actually, it's one of your starter
yeah.
ones. So.
And then I get a wood, and I can build a building. No.
No?
No. No, you're fine. I don't want that. I don't want
Yeah,
that one.
okay, so hold on. We've looked at the top. We'll look at the bottom a little bit. And is it any of those?
Yes.
Okay. What do we got?
It is the
Ham cellar?
cistern. Is that what that says?
Looking cistern. Yes. Whenever you move to a village, the village with the stabby stab, get 2 water. All right.
Oh,
so
that's this one.
that is this one, but he's already moved there, so he doesn't get that right now.
So I pay 4 clay.
Oh, it's the whole village, not just that spot.
Yeah. So any of those 4 spots, or if it moves, wherever that village.
It is the biggest village right now, too.
It is. Okay.
smart.
Obviously,
I'm
these are
surprised.
all the buildings, so they don't refill. I didn't explicitly say that, but all right.
I mean, I don't have 3 meat, so I couldn't have done that.
Ah,
You don't have 3 meat either, so.
Yeah.
I don't anymore. I did until I got yeah, never mind.
You're up.
I thought I had 3 meat. 2. So okay, so then I think I am going to move next to 1. Yep, right there, and then I will take another pig. Thank you.
And I assume you're building.
Yep, and I want to build. And
Are we
I will-
looking at the? No. Where?
I think I'm going to be looking right in
Okay,
this general
all right.
vicinity right here. I'd like
Okay.
to. I'd like to get the carving workshop. That would cost 1. It's going to cost 1 glass, 2 clay, and 2 wood. So that will put me down to 1 here, 1 here, and
Clay
clay right here.
and carving workshop.
Yeah. So now I can turn food into wood. Splinters.
And you can do that as an anytime action. So if he had food right now, he could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
It's a good one. I think the blue ones kind of are.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's as far as my planning went. Getting water seems not terrible. Also getting clay is not terrible. So I think we're gonna mosey. So I will spend 1 provision and I will mosey. The question is, do I come there or do I come there? That I'm not sure on yet. Getting clay
You're 1 pig.
is not bad. I have a cow too.
Oh, I see. I see.
Which I'll be honest, that one's kind of. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and go south side. All right. So I will start here by spending a charcoal. I will get 4 clay up to 6, and then I think I want the water, right? So 1 water per pond. I have 2 ponds. 1, 2, which is really only 1. But hey, look at that. We got us some glass. Done.
Okay. I am not going to move
Yes,
Two different-
Christopher. I was going to point that out, but I think Trey also knew. If he moves here, he didn't move to the village, so
Yeah.
therefore he doesn't get
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
I'm
good call.
going to
Yep.
stay in the village anyway.
He's a village person. He likes that.
I got two choices, two realistic choices. One's going to get me that. That might be the thing I should do. All right, let's do that. I'm going to move here.
We'll allow it.
We'll do this one first.
Okay.
I have two. So I'm not going to do the top. I'm going to do the bottom. So I have two fields, pastures. I don't know what those. These are pastures.
They're not fields or
Yeah.
farms or I don't know.
So I get two
food.
two porridge. I think is what it's called.
Fair enough.
In the rules, which means this will automatically move, which gets me a couple of provisions. Which provisions are important.
Don't find yourself without provisions.
Yes.
If I haven't mentioned that, yes.
And then I'll spend
Wood
to get four
charcoal.
and all the charcoal must go to one wheel.
Yep.
I think I'll do this one.
I had a feeling.
Because I will eventually want to get some glass and
Seems like a thing to do. Do I want to go over where Edward is and give him something?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
you want to go over to
don't
where I
have
am and give me something.
Stuff to give anybody anything, but
Yeah, you should point out that you only pay where you end up. If you end up in a location where someone
Yeah. So if Derek were to move here, he doesn't owe me for going through. He would owe just Shrey.
And
Right.
you can only you can't pay with the provision. You can only play with the right side of the wheel. So that's important too to notice. I probably should get a field though, so I can put some of these pigs and stuff. That seems like it's always a good thing.
a pasture, yeah.
A pasture, yeah. So I need.
No, the pasture's down there.
Yeah.
Ah.
I haven't gone there yet, but yeah,
Fair enough.
Because
Fair
it's
enough.
actually the way it's set up. You can actually burn the field and then use the wood to then
Get
make
the
the
pasture.
pasture. And actually, the space that you burn the field from can actually be utilized in that way. So actually, the way it's set up right now is actually really good for that purpose specifically. But I am not going to do that. Instead, I am going to go here, give you a charcoal,
Yes. Thank you. I only have one option.
and I'm going to spend one charcoal.
Okay.
Actually, yeah,
You-
I have to spend one charcoal, and then I'm gonna
Get 4 clay.
go at 4 clay, which will go up to 5,
And then
And
and get
slaughter.
rid of these piggies. And then I get 2,
2 meat.
1, 2 meat.
All right. I had a plan. I have since lost it. Give me a moment. That doesn't seem terrible, but again, don't leave yourself without provisions. So to be able to get provisions, I need food. I get food here. I get food here. Can't make it there. I can only move these 3 locations. That actually doesn't seem too bad, I think. Let me double check, make sure I'm not doing something totally stupid. That seems good.
Oh, I had to spend a provision. I did not spend the provision. That's my
To
mistake.
move, yeah.
Yeah.
I am moving to here. I will spend a provision.
And you'll give me.
I will give you a...
You don't have much
charcoal.
that I gave you.
Yes.
It's going around.
So now he decides where
This
he's
wheel.
taking it.
That's important.
I am going to do this one first. I have 2 fields. That gets me 2 food. 1, 2. No, I have 2 provisions. Okay, that's better. And now the other side, I will burn another forest. And I will gain a wood. And then I will build. And on that note, wrong one. Sorry. That one. There we go. Sheesh. So, building a building, I will go ahead and spend 5 clay and 1 wood for the ham seller. So
yeah.
whenever I go and butcher an animal, I get an additional meat. That just seemed good to get. If you're gonna get it relatively early.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
So that will go ahead. I'm gonna be considerate to the animals and not put it right there next to them, so they're not like just sitting next to their doom. But anyway, 5 clay and 1 wood,
They might be like,
and
"Man,
that's me.
that ham smells good."
Right? Seriously, like a little smokehouse, little ham cellar.
is that?
That's me done.
So,
Okay.
question is, do I stay here one more turn before going where I want to go long term? Not long term, but next.
That's. I would argue that's long term.
You have been
Or-
a happy villager.
Because I'm thinking, do I just go here just to do this now? Because I can store another cow, and then I can get some more charcoal. So like there is that. I will need more charcoal eventually, and so why spend the provision to go somewhere and then maybe come back here later or
Right.
earlier? But tempo is the answer to that question.
Yes, that feels like such the key. The 2025 word I'm feeling for this year when it comes to Euros is maximizing tempo in your game.
Let me double check. Yeah, I will stay here for now.
Yeah, I did.
Yep, sorry. Yes.
The other yellow player.
So I will spend a wood to get 4 charcoal, which will give me that one, and then I get another cow. So I have 2
There you go.
cows. They will remain temporary friends.
Good temporary friends.
All right.
But temporary friends nonetheless. Let's see. Should I get some water while I'm here? Because when you're in a town, it's like, do you do what is there, and you don't have to spend any provisions, because there's also economy of actions too that you as a Euro gamer. So it's like you want to be on tempo, but you also don't want to make stupid moves just in general. But let's keep doing fun stuff. So let's go back to the town where I was in the exact same spot, and hey, another pig.
So provision.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it cost me 1 provision, so I'll put the provision right here.
Get another pig.
That's right.
And what are you building? So
I would like to build
help
the
me out.
Glassworks.
Hold on.
Which is
all right.
one of the big
Oh,
buildings.
all right.
One of the big buildings in a
So
little
4
building
clay and 3 meat.
It's right here.
Okay. 4
Right.
clay and 3 meat.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're just gonna make Christopher happy. There we go. There
This
we go.
right here is going to fall probably
Yep, you got it.
here, for lack of a better space. This will then go up 1, 2, 3. Then this then pops. This becomes a space now where I can also keep my livestock.
2 cows specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
cows
then
specifically.
this comes with 2 forests. And then the glass meat goes there.
There we go.
2 points. So it costs 2 points and 2 points for a 4-point move.
All right. I had something in my head a moment.
And I've spent everything.
I can't unfortunately do that, but that might not be a terrible idea right now. I'm okay on food. I do like that idea. Or that. I think that's probably the better idea. I can either get the wood. Oh, that's what I was trying to figure out. I need that. I will be 1 short. So the question is, do I do the same and just chill like how you guys are? I am 1 resource short from being able to do what I want to do there. I can't do that. So God, I want to stay there, but I'm not. I will spend a provision. We will go a moseying. We will mosey there. Yeah, so this is the first time we've seen this being used. The It has an actual name.
Oh, that particular tile.
That tile.
When using the commodity.
Yeah, so the actual commodity space. Spend a traveling merchant. That's it. All right. Traveling merchant says you get 2. Everybody else gets 1. Oh, that'd be Clay.
Oh,
1 and
Okay.
2.
thanks, Clay.
You're welcome. And now I'm going to spend all 3 Clay and bump that up 2. All right. Not terribly exciting, but done.
I'm coming here. I'm gonna move to 4.
So now that I've done that.
Oh, 2 choice. I want the meat. You know what? I don't want the meat. I'm gonna go here.
All right.
And spend a provision. I will spend a charcoal, which will be from this wheel.
4
and
Clay.
get 4 clay, which tops that out. And then I will not spend the clay. I will just get 3 water. So I have 1, 2, 3 ponds. I get 3 water. Done.
That's about to be a lot of glass.
No.
Okay.
I'll get some glass, but not.
Because
I mean,
for every sand he gets right now,
correct, but he
Up to
doesn't.
3.
He might not want to lose too much of the other resources
that's also fair.
because he
Yes,
did
so,
spend his time
Yes.
all in that village
Yeah.
just
yep,
to do
getting those. Yeah.
That was a lot of time. Okay, so I think I would like to stay where I am, but it seems like I feel like whenever we move, we just. I am gonna need some more sand. I am in a place where I can get some sand while I'm here, but inside me says go do more fun stuff. So, and that's usually what I always do. So, let's go from here to here.
All
Spend 1 provision.
Burn a forest, get 4 wood.
So let's burn this forest here. And then
4
I'll
wood.
get 4 wood on my wheel. So I go from 0 to 4.
And do you want a pasture?
I'm just trying to go back and forth because I get food over here. If I have that, then I get 3 food when I step on this area. But that's scoring for later. These will also score without being pasture, right? So that doesn't matter. But the pasture can be used.
Those don't. They don't.
That's not worth any points.
It's not worth any points. So when I put the pasture on, it's worth 1 per.
1 per animal.
All right. So I do want the pasture then. So the
Okay.
pasture
Just
would be
spend
1
the
wood.
wood.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for helping me on the decision. I'll put it right up here. This will be my livestock animal area. And he goes, oh my God, I really want to go visit here.
And you can move animals as much as you want
Freely. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so that would be the end of my turn.
I really hate the way these turned out. So I only have 1 of those. That I like the idea of that. I'm in a terrible location right now, so
Come here. It's wonderful.
I can't reach it.
Oh, yes. You need to get
But
charcoal and meat.
But I have no wood. I do have food. I need charcoal and meat, like you said.
But you can't really get charcoal easily from there.
But what I can do, while I'm here,
You can get a food.
no, I hate giving y'all free stuff. Hate it with the passion of burning fires. But you're going to get it anyways. So I moved over there. I will take, let me see. I mean, that's what I was planning on doing. That'll be, hold on 1 second. Yeah, those need to be closer.
I mean, I'll take anything. I have nothing. I am a resource.
I need to go over there, but I need that. Yeah, no, we will. 2 charcoal. You guys each get a charcoal.
Okay.
And
Thanks for the glass.
I have One pig in the forest, that's one wood. That feels so dumb. But I really need the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Oh, you took charcoal.
As opposed to...
I figured you would take meat, but... Assuming that you were going to like act on this next time with your one wood to get the charcoal that way. But you have a different plan.
I do.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Alyssa.
All right, Derek vacated.
Welcome,
area.
Eduardo.
So I will spend a provision. I will do it with this to come down to there.
I got you.
I will. First, I will take the sand.
Okay.
I'll get 2 of this, which
That's
automatically
2
moves
glass.
this. Okay.
Okay.
Then I will build a building.
All right.
I will build
Which?
that.
Okay.
The far one.
All right.
What's it called? Let's see.
I don't know.
It is called something I can't read.
Help me out.
Fourth down all the way in the right. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Damn it! Glory to Rome!
Oh, that was a good one.
But you
The
have
bakery.
you have no clay.
It was. I had plans, but yeah, the bakery now. Then you don't have to worry about provisions. You just spend the water, and it clears off some of your board as well.
More
so.
or less about provisions.
So 2 glass, a clay, and a wood.
2 glass,
God.
clay, and a wood.
All right. Are
Done.
you doing that? You can do it immediately if you wish.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, might as well.
All right. So get rid of one of those and an agua and get 2 provisions. Show off.
Oh my goodness. This is the point where you, like, if I spend this provision to move, this is where I get stuck also and end up where you are currently. Me and you are in, like, the
Oh,
exact
no,
same-
I'm not worried about it.
No, it's just because I haven't moved this since the
Oh,
beginning.
see, I'm in good shape right
Okay,
now.
you're in good shape.
I'm okay.
Wait.
In fact, I'm spending it right
Wait,
now.
sorry, hang on a second.
I only have one
Oh,
provision.
you got glass. That's why you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I was
rude.
wondering-
I lost all my resources on my
it's not,
turn.
it's not your turn.
It is not. Sorry, that was Shrey.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. By the way, Peanut Gallery, y'all help me out. Did I cheat? Did I actually move this? I didn't actually trade it.
No.
Never mind.
You just
I-
utilize the spot.
Yeah.
That's all. All right. You're welcome, Sean. What's up? Welcome.
Well, wood is good because wood you can build with, right?
I mean, everything is good. Having more of everything is good.
Yes, that is.
I mean,
true
I
statement.
feel like channeling Gordon Gekko. Greed is good in this game.
So if I can just make something right now, I might as well just make it because it seems like it's a better thing to do. I mean, it's overall, it seems. All right, I'm just gonna go. Oh, that I have to spend to go there.
Then you better be able to get it more without having to beg.
I know.
Begging feels so terrible.
My water went away because I was about to get livestock
Right.
over there. My plan changed when I received one
Right.
charcoal. Who would have thought one charcoal
You're
would have
welcome.
totally
I'm a
changed my
team
wheel?
player.
Goodness gracious. All right, so maybe then what I'll do is I'll go on the other side of here. I'll go from there to there, and then I'll gain one of these fields.
All right.
So for future foods, services,
And where are
and I will build.
help me out.
No.
Which building area are you
Oh, I'm
looking
going to
at?
build in
Okay.
this area here.
Okay.
I'm going to grab the Holson Wad house.
Okay.
Holson Wad.
Holzenwald house.
Yes, the Holson
3
Wad.
sand and a cow
Yeah.
you'll get.
Yeah,
Maybe
and I spend
Holzenwald.
1,
It probably is, yes.
and I spend 2, and I spend 2. Basically, everything I have.
Were you at 3 or 2?
2.
All right.
I spend everything I have, and I bring in the place that I can have.
You
Now,
literally have 1 meat and 1one provision.
that's it. Boom.
That's impressive.
Just
1,
on top.
2, 3, and
There
3.
we go.
sand.
And 3 sand. There we go, yes.
Where'd you get the 3 sand from?
Yeah.
From the building. From the
Oh, yes,
Holzenwald house.
Wow.
Hey, I'm trying to be as economical as possible. Let's see. It's going to fail me eventually.
WFB Ellis says, hello, Heavy Cardboard. I've been getting into Lacerda games and watched many of your old playthroughs of his games. Even picked up the Lisboa promo. Sad it's cut bigger than the others. I never noticed that.
Oh.
I'm sad, too. Sorry, Ellis.
I didn't either.
All right. All right. No, Brianna said they're not coming for a couple of years because Kids. All right. Let me stay on target for what it was I was doing. I think this is what I was doing. I'm not going to think about it too much. Going here, I have 2 pawns, and I will get 1 meat. Boop. And by doing that, I now have 2 provisions, and hey, I get a resource of my choice, and the first job comes on the board. So a resource of my choice, somebody remind me, I will get that here in a minute. The first job.
All right.
So here we go.
It'll have to do with are there any jobs that have nothing?
Okay, spend 2 provisions.
Is that this one?
And it's like a little basket here. Spend 2 provisions, gain 2 glass on the track, a forest, so all the land.
Oh my goodness! And you're sitting right there, Shrey.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm over there.
Oh, you're sitting right there. You have 2 provisions.
You have to spend a provision.
Yeah, so it
3.
takes 3. Yeah, no,
that's
no.
expensive.
It is. Anyway, so I did this building. Now I will spend 1 wood to get 4 charcoal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. That's me.
Huh. Where did that go? That is over there.
That's a lot of sleeves, Christopher. Oh, you know I'm messing with you, Brianna. I totally understand, but y'all are missed. And somebody's saying you should have gotten an extra sand last turn. I'm not sure. What did you do?
I did this.
You had
yes,
4.
He's right. Yeah.
Okay, then
They're
take
right.
another sand.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which
All
would,
right.
which would mean that's like that.
Clearly, Steel Ben is a Shrey fan.
Yes, I was counting
Good job.
I was counting these out the other one. All right. Do I really spend that much?
And a resource. Thank you, Space Hawk. Yeah, actually, don't do anything yet because that might impact. So just give me a second to figure that out. I know I need to do that. I'm so mad you took that building. That is the priority. So I think... Okay, let me figure this out. Oh, I could do that. There it is. So I'm going to be spending that and that. I need that. I think I take the food. I think I take the food. Okay, done. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, can you move me counterclockwise on that village?
Anti-clockwise would be there.
I'm gonna take a pig in the forest, and I will move this up 1.
Whee!
It feels a little bit of a
You underwhelm me, right? Yeah.
but this thing's
You do what you got to do, right?
I have visited that place, and I have to have a way to make provisions, right? So I'm gonna move to this area right here by spending 1 provision.
Okay.
And the space I'm going to go to is actually
I have no
this
idea.
one here.
All right, go for it.
And here I'll move the porridge 1 for food.
Everybody gets a charcoal.
And everybody's getting a charcoal.
Derek gets 2, but we get
Yes. All right, I'll take
I'll
it.
get 2.
Good
so
question.
Go there, and
I
then
mean, it wasn't
everything's live.
great, but it
And
wasn't
then I
terrible.
get 2 provisions, just like that. 2 provisions and a
Commodity.
commodity that I can spend. Commodities that will be awesome to spend and awesome not to spend. Who knows? What's more important?
You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So I'm going to spend 1 provision and 1 charcoal, sir.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
and technically,
Oh.
I'm also spending a commodity. Because this time I am moving it.
Yep.
So this is going right there. And now I will do both of those. I choose this one. I will spend a charcoal.
Oh.
I will get 4 clay. And then I will spend 3 clay. And I will get 2 bumps. 1.
Oh.
And now it's time to
That's
move
good.
it.
That's good. I mean, I can't go there, but that's great. That's awesome.
There we go.
I mean, I would love
So.
to be that space before I exit this space, but hey, that's pretty cool.
There we go. Thank you. So there. So that was 1 bump. I get a second bump. And that will go there. All right. Now that we have some more forest and now that was the big thing that I needed to do. I wasted a lot of stuff, but it was important. I'm done. I'm happy with that.
All right. I'm going to continue the counterclockwise rotation in this wonderful village down there. I will get another pig.
You really get the most out of it when you go down there, don't you?
I'll get another pig, and then I will get 3 sand. This time I'll actually get the full 3 sand. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Because, gotta get glass somehow.
Sure. Seems important.
Yeah.
Derek?
All
This
right.
game's called Glass Road, right?
I kind of.
Seem like I should probably
Glass
go
forest.
get some food. I love where you are currently, but that's not
Who,
so.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty nice little
Yeah.
just get land
Mm-hmm.
now combo, right?
It's actually really nice. I need to get some wood. Wood is.
Where's the
Oh, so it's that
the
way.
forest.
Okay,
That's
that
the
way's the
big one.
forest. Okay.
The lumberjack.
Yeah, I just came from
I'm a
there.
lumberjack and
Probably
I'm
should have
okay.
did it one more time before I left, but what are you gonna do?
Wear high heels.
As a lumberjack?
And a bra. Yes.
Let's see. So if I get rid of the forest here, I have to build. Do I have anything that I can build? I do not foresee building in my future. So
Okay. And focus.
ooh. Okay. All right, so I think the problem that I'm running into is I don't know if I can do these actions because the red ones we have to do, right? It's not a
No. You have to pay to do the thing,
I
but you
see.
don't have to do the action.
Yeah.
But more often than not, you want to. But
Yeah. It's interesting.
I like that idea. Okay.
Not spending something is kind of a bummer. Like getting something, 2 provisions would get me all the way over there, but then I'd be stuck with no way of leaving. I'd have to beg for provisions to leave if I go over there. So basically, if I go 2 to anywhere, I'm sticking myself in a hole. So the most important thing. So I guess that is the. So I'm gonna go here and not do this second action and just get.
Suspended provision.
I'm gonna spend a provision, and then I will do the fields for food. And
3?
3 food.
Do what you got to do, right?
Yeah. And I assume we'll have a lot of provisions.
Oh, I am a little bit in my head right here. I apologize, but everything I'm wanting to do is pushing me further away from where I'm supposed to be going.
This is definitely a game of zagging.
So if I did that, I have that and that, then it's not terribly sexy, but I think that's what we do. I was going to do that, but I actually don't need the room. That makes more sense. Okay. I will spend my last provision. Yeah. Come here and do those 2. So I will get rid of my new forest there and get 4 wood. And then I will spend my last clay. Yeah, last clay and agua and get a nameless pair of animals. Okay, done.
All right, I'm gonna mosey on north to here. Oops. I will take 3 water. So I have 3
Three ponds.
So I get 3 water, and then I will send this
Pig to the farm upstate.
and get 2 meat, which will move this.
1.
Which
And get a
will-
free.
Run that. I'll get a free good, which might be it might be a wood because that would give me a glass, or it might be this.
Well, he thinks. I would argue you get to see this. So this is at the axe, so it's actually where I'm located. Get rid of 3 forests, get 5 wood, 4 meat, and a cow. Clearly, I did not know this was coming, because I wouldn't have just done what I just did.
Whoa.
I will.
Wow.
Where am I going to get that from?
I'm the only one 3 forests,
Huh.
but I don't have any provisions, so.
Wood. I'm going to take the porridge, which will move. Which will not. So, case point. The wheel will not move because I have something in the 3 location right here.
Yeah. So it's stuck on the inside.
Yes.
Instead of the outside, right?
Right.
All right. You're done, sir?
I'm done.
And now that 2 of these are out, when the 3rd one comes out, when Derek moves his meat, then there will always be 3 out here.
As it's
This
gonna
is about to
happen
happen. Yes.
Yeah.
right now.
Right.
I would have loved to go to the space he's in right now because that would give me water. But you know what? I'm just going to get 2 of something.
You know what?
I want.
I like you going to this spot too because I get something.
Spend a
The
provision.
problem is I have to give him something.
You do.
Spend a
provision.
Do you want to?
No provision.
I'm going to spend that too.
Okay.
Would you like? What would you like, sir?
Give him something he does. Don't give him wood. Whatever you do, don't give him wood.
I can't give him wood.
All right.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, wood is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, have
Have a sand.
have some sand.
Pound sand, he said.
Yeah, but
Okay.
sand is awesome in this game. So I'm going to get rid of a cow.
3 meat.
So that will give me 3 meat. 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to move.
What resource would you like? Free resource. 7 food. Get you a glass and a bunch of other stuff. And that's a mountain pass. So that actually goes right there.
7 food. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
that's-
take 1 wood, just so I
Okay.
have some wood.
And now take any 2.
This is interesting because I've actually pushed this now to the spot where I can actually move these freely and not have this actually move, and I have 4 provisions, which is really great for the next turn. So let's do.
A meat? Meat would be great. Get 2 meat.
Nah, definitely not doing that. Water. Let's do 2 water.
Okay, that's not so bad. I approve. Get a water, sir.
Sure.
He's like, yeah, I have everything. So yeah, there's that.
Okay.
Oh, so this goes off now.
Yeah. So done.
Awesome.
And you got your freebie, right? You're free.
I think so. I think I took a wood.
Okay. Yeah, you did. You're right. All right. I had it in my head. Let me see if I can remember what it was. I apologize. I think it was going to be that so that I could get out of jail. Yeah. I could do that. No. Okay. I have glass. I have wood. I have charcoal. Okay. I need to actually look at building stuff. I have tons of wood. I have tons of charcoal. I am pretty sure I am doing that and that. Okay. Oh, that would have been great earlier. I have no clay, unfortunately. So, no. No. Oh, God. That's the perfect thing, isn't it? It is. Okay. I will use my commodity. Let's get them moving.
Oh, wow.
And I'm moving there.
Wow. So the slaughterhouse also can make them. That is amazing. I know that was serendipity that you didn't. You were doing something else.
Yeah. I was aware of that,
That's
but
kinda cool.
Yeah. So, first things first, I will build first. Where was it? Yeah. I will build the wildlife park.
Oh.
The wildlife park says on up to 3 empty spaces on this estate, place a pasture.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
So a
awesome.
glass and 4 wood for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a glass.
Ah, that was the tile. That's great.
And we'll go ahead and put that there. And oh, hey, 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm telegraphing what's coming soon. And now I can gain 2 of something. I will gain 2 meat. 1, 2. You each gain a meat.
Meaty.
That way I now have resources to be able to move.
Provisions.
Provisions, that's it.
All right, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to spend a provision to move to one of these 2 locations.
Whichever one's best.
So do I want 1 meat,
Oh, 3
1
meat.
food?
We get 3 meat.
No, I get 1 meat.
Wait, what do you
I'm going to one of these 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry.
I would get 1 meat.
Oh,
from
1
this.
meat, got it.
1 meat,
I see.
1 food, or a cow.
They're actually
I
fish.
cannot take the cow. So
Uh,
let's not do that. All right, so I will chop down this forest, not burn it, as
okay, chop it down.
someone in chat pointed out. We're not burning forests; we're chopping them down for
That is true.
wood.
Yeah.
I get a wood. Oh, I get a wood.
Ooh, that's interesting, huh? Do you want to do that last?
Hang on.
What is it?
Because he's going to lose resources.
I'm going to lose resources. Just double checking that I'll still have the stuff that I need. Yes, I will. Okay, good. So I get a wood, which gets me
By the way, he's referencing his phone because he took a picture of these because he's way over there. That's why.
Yeah, the problem is that now some of the buildings are gone. I look at my phone. I'm like,
Oh,
I want
wow,
that
that's
one.
awesome.
Oh wait,
But
no,
yeah,
it's not there anymore.
It makes me feel better now.
Uh,
Just those buildings. You have so much stuff.
And I'm going to build the top half of this one.
Okay.
Lumber storage.
Oh, yeah, I like this one.
That's nice too.
Costs 3 water and 2 sand.
3 water and 2 sand.
Whenever you gain a forest,
no, not a forest.
I'm sorry, whenever you gain a new land,
An
sorry,
estate, a
yeah,
small
an
estate.
estate, and you have less than 3 wood, you're now at 3 wood. Yeah, that's pretty sexy building.
So
I
I'll
like
take that. I'll put it right there.
Good starter building.
Yeah.
And then I'll do this, which is, so I take 1 meat or 1 food.
Oh, he doesn't have many pastures.
I'll take the food.
Okay.
Yep, and that's
Yeah,
it.
and that's
Okay,
it. Yep. Sir.
Oh, you didn't do this.
No.
Oh. Do I do that? Or do I do the other one down there?
That costs 4. That's 4 provisions.
That'll be all your provisions.
That's
which
all your
means-
provisions.
Which means you'd be a little stuck there.
And if I do 1, 2, that would be 2 provisions, and then I just burn these fields that
You have a ton of
Forest,
fields.
seems like a better move. All right, so I'll go down here.
To
and-
me?
Yeah.
Oh, so spend 2 provisions.
And I have to give you something, huh?
Yep.
What do I want to give you?
I will happily take whatever you deem worthy of giving.
You want a meat.
Not really.
Okay, then take a meat.
2 provisions.
2 provisions. Yes, 2 provisions. Let's see. All right, and let's go in the. I don't know if I should burn my last field. So, and I do have a wood. So let's go. Ooh, wait a second. I can't go in the space where you are.
Facts.
I can't build because I don't have.
Well, no, you're not doing the actions there.
Oh, good. All right.
You're
Yeah.
doing
So
the
I can
job,
just.
right?
Yeah. So just put me in there, right next to the. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well,
so you're
yeah.
doing the job?
Yep.
All right. So the job says you get rid of 3 forests.
Okay.
Okay. You get 5 wood, 4 meat, and Bessie.
All right. Cool. So this goes to 6. And how much meat?
4.
All right. So that goes to 5.
So this is now done. we get another one.
Can we see where that goes?
Requires 7 clay. It's going in the bottom right-hand corner. And you can see it's 3 of those, get a glass, and 2 fields.
Not bad.
And that will be right there. That's a lot of clay, though. Okay. I think...
That's a lot of clay. Even Clay would say so.
I mean, God. You know what? That's not what I want to do. Stop thinking that. I thought it was something I wanted to do. It is not. I would like that. Let's see. I still have one. So I could bring that. Now that I have that, I don't know that I need that more. I think I'm doing that.
Oh. I should have 2 more water because I came to this village.
Oh, fair, yeah, for your rule breaker. I think that's the right answer, is to go there. That would give me 2. Oh, God, that's really... Yeah! Done. Spend a provision. Mosine to there. I will spend 1 charcoal to get 4 clay. And then I have 2 oinks. No, wrong one. I have 2 cows. Sorry, that's 2 food. And that'll be 1, 2.
Plenty of provisions now.
5 for days. We're good. All right.
Okay, I'm going to spend a provision to move to here.
Glory to Rome.
He has all the provisions.
Yeah,
though.
I realized that, but
Yeah, you thought there was a chance.
I thought there was a chance.
That's okay.
I'll spend 2 more
There was,
provisions.
just it was a small chance.
Yes.
Which is going to move this wheel.
1 in a million.
So
Look at it,
all
it's
right,
moving.
So 2 bumps.
This pushes up.
You get here. We'll just put that right there. There we go.
And when I get a new board, if my wood is at 0 or less than 3, I move it to 3.
All right.
Awesome.
Which will then move that to there.
Wow.
That was
a
great.
move.
And
So
then
now you get a forest.
another forest.
Actually, you get here.
Yeah.
This, and this.
Oh,
I
but
get
you-
two of the.
But you fill up all
2
the
of
space on
these.
your board, so you can't build.
Oh, 2. You're right.
Yeah, this is the
That's the downside.
Well,
is yes, he
he'll burn it
cannot
up.
build. Yeah,
you
but
can voluntarily remove certain things. So I might end up doing some of that. But yes,
No, I think you burn a couple forests, you're good.
my board is completely full, which
Chop
is amusing.
them
Yeah.
down and not burn
Okay.
them.
All right. So this job is
Wow.
done. Done.
That was cool.
Yeah, and
Do you have
he's
to
up
spend a
3
provision to go
glass.
back? No.
He will, because
Oh.
he's here. So either there or there. Like he stays there for now.
Oh.
So once you get there, you better be able to leave there.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't
Yeah.
spend it all to get there.
Yeah.
I would have to beg into town.
7 charcoal gives you a bunch of stuff and some animals.
But you
and
can't-
this is
But you can't beg from that
Shovel.
spot, so you'd
You
literally
can't.
be stuck.
yes. So choose wisely. That one comes down here.
Ooh, charcoal mania.
Okay.
7 charcoal.
Seems like a lot of charcoal.
All right, sir.
I love making charcoal though.
Alright,
The thing is, it's 2 provisions away though. Like I have to spend 2 provisions to go get charcoal. But maybe I can do something where I am. Yeah, let's do something where I am. Let's go 1 spot. Boop. And let's spend 5. I'll spend 5 to make it 2. And I'll buy this building right here,
Okay. So
which is in the lower quadrant.
the grain mill.
That's correct.
So just straight up 5 wood, turn in the field into food.
Yep.
As often as you want.
I got a lot of them.
You can do that at this moment if you want.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
was
then-
this. Do you wish to do?
I do, and it's for charcoal.
I'm all for it.
All right, and
I'm here
this
for
is
it.
how everything goes away again. 1, 2 charcoal, and all those things they make glass.
That is really tempting. Okay, I have that, and I gotta move. That's not the end of the world. Yep. I am moving commodity. And I think it's obvious, but just to point out, just because they don't match, that's okay. It's only for seeding at the beginning of the game, right? Okay. And I will move there. I will spend the charcoal that you so graciously just deemed I was worthy, and only get 3. I'll live with it.
And then two
of something.
2 more clay?
Tempting, but no. I think it'll be... I think the answer is one of those. Yeah, it is. The question is which one. No. No. 2. It'll be 2 sand, I think. Let me... Okay, you can't move that at least. Yeah, but you immediately get the glass again. Damn it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do it. Take a sand.
All right.
Pound it. All right. Ooh. Cool.
I will move to here.
Vincent, this came out at Essen.
I will do this one first. I will. I have 3 of the field to get 3
Porridge.
Then I will spend. No, not spend. I will
spend a field or a forest, so to speak.
To get
Exhausted.
a wood.
Yes.
And I will spend 3 glass and 6.
Oh, geez.
Uh-oh, here
That's
it
a
is.
big one.
3
All
glass
right.
and 6 clay
Reservoir.
for the reservoir.
Okay, yep, there it
this
is.
3 glass, 6 clay. It's 6 points, and at the end of the game, it's 1 more point per water. So I need to end with 7 water at the end of the game. And that's going to go where my forest was.
All right, well, there's that.
Yeah. We both, I mean, everybody liked that building. I mean, it's a nice building.
Okay.
It's that building was the reason I wanted that.
Well, I've been looking at this building, but...
Yeah, no, I wanted this to be able to get wood, which would then lead to another building that's out there that would get me water.
Yes, I saw this one right here.
Yes.
So that's what I was going to get next.
Yeah.
But I now I've changed my mind and I want to do something else because that's the way these games seem to work. So I'm going to move over to here into that corner.
Okay.
And that corner will give me another one of these because I'm collecting these.
Sure.
And I want to get I'll tear up this field.
The one
right
forest.
Yeah, and
for 4 wood.
Yeah, get rid of that. I don't need that. They'll give me 4 more wood. So then I now have 4 wood.
Oh, and this should.
And I have lots of things to burn up if I need to.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were expecting you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I telegraphed it. So that's 2 provisions to come down there.
Wait,
so,
right now there's 1, 2,
3.
There is 3. Okay, good.
2 provisions. So I get now, this is the first time I've done this. I'm excited. That goes away. But now it's 3 charcoal. It's 3 meat. It is 3 water. It is 1 glass. And it is those fields.
Look at how good you're set up with that wood, though. With the more glass if you wanted.
Yes, sir.
That is
so
done.
that goes away.
Well done.
And now we have... this is at the bag. Oh, this is Derek's. FYI,
What?
if he wants it. Tear up 3 fields to get 2 pastures and 2 of each animal. That's kind of the sound that it makes. Yes.
He doesn't. He doesn't want that.
I don't have any fields. But yeah, if I did.
There.
Oh, I do want that.
Yeah.
well,
You might. But so does Shrine.
have
Maybe.
anywhere with
he
the
doesn't want it
animals.
yet. He needs to wait on that.
I have to
Right.
go where
He has other priorities he needs to do before that. I don't mind it. I can do it, but I use my fields for this building.
Right. Yeah.
Other
yeah.
priorities. Like,
Right. Yep.
With is like meaning I could,
Bricks, clay,
Like,
whatever.
yes, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
No, I literally could have done it while I was there.
What? Done what?
I could have got more pens if I knew that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I figured you were focusing on that.
Yeah, because that's 4 points right there. I don't even know how this. To construct minimum of 4.
You'd have to have 4. You have to have
Yeah.
4 of those to be able to do this building. So, that's what I assumed. Why you got the 4th one. So, all right. I was distracted. I need that.
Squirrel.
Yeah, I hadn't thought far enough ahead on this one. I need to get more resources.
Yep, I guess that's what I do.
You know what? They're just gonna come and chill over there.
This game in Glass Road 2 is like you always try to like have a couple, like with all games, you try to have a couple of moves ahead, right? You're
Right.
Like, I'm planning for this thing. Just things just seem to happen that make it. You can't plan too far in advance.
Maybe that's what I should be focusing on.
Okay.
All right, that's what I'll do. I will go to.
Where I
I'm
am.
staying in the same location, same village,
Oh.
and
Up there,
Yeah.
Yonderville.
You mean
How
Shrayville? Because he's
or-
been there the whole
Straight-
game.
Yeah.
oh, I should have 2 more water again because I came back in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
You're
so I
right.
came back in.
I mean, it's just a small asterisk. You're fine. It's just a tiny one.
It didn't change anything.
All of this free water that he gets in the
I
game.
know,
There's
right,
points.
yeah.
Free points.
Cow or I don't want the food. One meat seems so lame, so I'll get a cow. So I'll spend a wood for 4 charcoal, and then get a cow.
Derek, you're up.
4 charcoal will be.
This is difficult.
Remember, gaining the charcoal. I know you
Yes.
know this, but gaining is all on one.
2 to 6. Okay.
Yeah, there's just no other way to do it than that, is there? All right, I have to gain that. All right, so I'm gonna come over, visit here. It's gonna cost 1 provision. While I'm here, I'm going to. Everybody gets a charcoal.
Okay. Thank you.
So the
Thank you,
question
sir. May I have another?
Do I take the charcoal here and I take the 2 charcoal and then spend the 1? Yeah, I'll take 2 charcoal and then this will move. Oh, it can't move. Oh. Should I spend the commodity? I mean, this is the point in the game where I probably should think about spending a commodity. Then I can make that whatever I want. Oh my goodness. I can make it whatever I want. Oh, that's too much for me at this moment. So then clay can become. Oh, goodness. So I would get that. No, let's stay plan. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take 2 from this. Everybody receives the charcoal, and then I'm gonna spend 1, and then I'm gonna receive 4 clay,
Okay.
and that's it for this moment. But commodity for the future is a good idea. I just realized that me being here, I can be anywhere. It's like Visa. We're all 3 spaces away from triggering it.
No. I am. Yeah, y'all are about to. I think what I need to do. Unfortunately, you might get lucky. So I have to spend 1 commodity. I'm sorry, 1 provision to move from here. And I'm coming here, not begging. But beforehand, I'm actually going to spend that to put that here.
What? I thought you don't have to be there? Okay.
There. It travels. Again, don't have to, none of that. So now I will tear up a forest and get 4 wood, which that goes to there. And I will get 2 food. 1, 2. That triggers the end of the game.
No,
Well, everybody gets one last turn.
no.
Oh, I thought the thing has to.
Oh, the
Yeah.
You're
You have to
right.
spend
You're right.
them.
I have to spend them.
And you can't like.
Can't spend more than 2,
You got it.
unless that's out there, but it's not out there.
Yes.
So, but anyway, sorry, I revoke that. It's not.
I see.
But you've been
You don't
made
want us to
aware.
score
You've
any
been
more
warned.
points.
Yes. You are in you could trigger it.
You're in control.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 things I want to get done. So I'm going to. I'm gonna walk 2. I will move the traveling merchant to here, which will automatically move that there. And my 2 walking is down to here. No, I'm doing the job.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So the job is spend 7 charcoal.
So that's
You can mix and match, right?
1,
and then
2,
and then
and then
put that where the
5.
wood is. There you go. Get 4 clay, 4 wood, a glass, and new one comes out. That is the butcher. Spend 5 meat and get a bunch of stuff. So that is where the stabby stab is. The butcher, I assume, is up there. No, I am looking. It is here. So that goes there.
5
Okay,
meat.
5 meat. Derek.
Derek has 5 meat. But does he want all that stuff?
I know, it's like 5 meat, or I go over there for food, I can get that. But then I don't get that.
1.
I mean, that is a lot of resources. I don't think I can pass that up. 1 provision to go here.
And you gotta pay Edward something.
Pay Edward, how about a food?
Okay.
A food. That takes away a different plan, but okay. And then I'll spend the 5 meat.
All right. So you get 5 wood.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
You get 5 sand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 porridge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 provisions. Purple. And you get 4 charcoal. And while you're contemplating, this is what came out.
Oh, that one.
4 charcoal.
I love that one.
That is nice.
That is
Spend 5 water, get a provision, and build a building without having to pay a cost. I believe it's a small building.
Small building
Yeah, so
specific.
any of those. You're good? You got your last thing, right?
What's it cost?
It's right here. 5 water.
Okay.
Okay. So I need that and that. Let me think. If I did that.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yes. There it is. There it is. So now just the order of operations. That works. Okay. I am moving 1. I am moving to there. And Traveling Merchant is going to go. Nope.
Can't even watch this.
Yeah, it's coming here.
I don't even plan anything.
Spending a charcoal, getting 4 clay, bricks, whatever. I will take 2 wood. You all each get a wood.
Thanks.
Sorry, Derek. Done.
All right. Can you move me down?
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
I will get how much? I'll get 4 of that.
4 sand.
That's fine. Which gets me a glass. All right. And then I'll build. I'm going to build lower half of the big board.
Okay.
The cooperage, is that what it says?
Right there. Yes. 2 glass, 2 bricks,
2
clay,
glass,
whatever,
2 clay,
and a wood.
and a wood.
It turns wood into water. That makes sense.
Yes. Oh, and so I have no space on my board. I have to tear something up to do this.
Okay.
So I'm just going to get rid of one of these.
Okay. All right, Derek. Sorry, I wasn't trying to mess with you for what it's
No.
worth.
I just I'm trying to get another sideboard, to get another forest because I need a forest to be able to build this building. But you know what? Maybe I should just try to do something else. This one gives me 10 points just by being awesome.
That.
What is
Yes.
the criteria at the bottom here?
You have to get rid of 2 of your pawns.
Yeah, 2 pawns.
2 pawns.
Which you
They're-
have. You have the charcoal.
You have the wood.
Yeah. You
No, I just need to get the.
need
One glass.
which is a
Yeah.
you need a water.
Well, you need 1 water.
Yeah.
A water and a build.
Yep. And I can literally do that where I'm standing. Because
Yeah, move here and then move that over.
Yes.
And that's how you do it.
That's the move.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. There.
Spend the
Yep.
commodity. Make that change. I'm gonna receive 1, 2 water.
Yep. We all get a water.
Everybody gets a water. That moves 1. That will leave me with 3.
Here. So
Yep.
go ahead and spend it now.
Okay,
3
sure.
glass,
3 glass. 1, 2, 3.
3 wood,
3 wood. 1, 2,
3 charcoal,
and charcoal. 1, 2, 3.
and get rid of 2 ungolden pawns.
2 lakes are being removed
There you go.
from my board.
And put it wherever you would like that fits, obviously.
Thermal baths are
All right.
right next to our glass work.
All right.
Oh, does this move now?
It will, yeah, if there's free space. All right. So now, yeah, triggering the end of the game.
Oh man.
So everybody will get 1 last turn.
So you're moving
I'm moving
to a,
2.
You're moving to a build.
1, 2. Coming over here
Oh, there.
and doing that.
Ah, it's interesting.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
2, 3.
He's gonna give us something good though.
Getting rid of those.
End the game with.
And I gain
Oh, the
2
animals.
of these.
And animals.
I will put that there. And I will put that there. And I get 2 of each.
So it's 4 points.
Yeah.
Interesting that you went that way. Oh, you're getting 1 more turn. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
He can get more.
I see. So I have one action left.
That was a
have
good point
1
score.
glass.
Not as many animals as you had last time though.
True.
You were
But,
crazy.
and hold on, we got 1 more.
Nice. Tell us what it is.
Okay, get rid of 5 animals and get 3 of like everything.
Although not useful right now
Nope,
because
no.
Right.
'Cause
animals-
animals-
So hold on, it's right here.
5 animals.
I get rid of 3 points before I get 3 points out of it. So no.
Okay. All right, Shrey, your final action.
Right. I'm looking for something that's going to give me points, and I have a glass, so I could build. I don't want to spend wood really, but I don't have much of anything else.
I'm spending it all like a drunken sailor.
Whatever's
the most points out there.
What's the cost of the bottom middle?
Okay, so
It's
let's
got
see.
an X on it. What's the X?
Oh, it's 2 bricks. So 1 glass, 2 bricks, and a wood, and you pay no resources to others when entering a village.
Oh, X is the number of players.
That would have
Yes.
been great
X is
during the
number of
game.
players.
Although I'll be honest, this
3
is
points.
probably really great for you, Shrey.
If I had the
Oh,
resources.
you don't
yes.
have it.
Yes.
Breaks my heart.
I need the bricks.
Alright,
Yeah.
good.
But I also want the wood to make my
Sure,
my points.
I was
So
also
it's
trying to figure that
2
one
for
out.
3. So
Otherwise-
I'm definitely gonna do so. I think so. I'm just gonna do this now. So 2 of this for 3 of this. So
Okay.
now I really have 2 wood and
And 1 glass,
1 glass. So that's reasonable. It's 3 points.
and 2 bricks.
Yeah, this is also 3
You
points.
could. I was gonna say you could do the grocer. You could do the fort. You have how much wood?
2 wood.
You're not spending water, so you
No.
don't want that. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
so it's
like
one of
those two.
Let's do the fort, even though it's technically useless at that point. The other one, it doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for me anyway. So
You could end up with
2 bricks.
1 this, 2 bricks, and 1 wood, and I have to tear something else up. That's fine. I'll tear this up.
Renovate. You're
Yes.
renovating. There you go. And your game. What did you do? Where did you
Oh,
move?
sorry, I moved to here.
Okay, get a pen.
okay.
Okay. All right.
But you could have used your commodity and changed that one out if you wanted to, and burn up a forest and gain 2 additional wood, which then you would have been able to purchase this 6-point house instead of the pig.
Oh, you mean move
Instead of
this
a pig,
over
you
there?
could, but that's fine.
I already did it. That's
No,
fine.
no, I was doing the same move, but I
good
couldn't
point.
do it.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good
I
point.
couldn't do it
That is-
without the
that is a
forest.
good. That is a good point. That's
yes, he absolutely could have.
That's what I could have done.
Yes,
No, that's what I would have done.
that's actually really clever. For in case y'all didn't follow that, moving this to there, which then would have gotten him the 2 that he needed for this to be able to get him a few
Yeah.
extra points, which may or may not matter.
3 more
I don't
points.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Shrey's winning, but I'm not positive.
Let's try it for me then. Let's
Okay.
spend 1 commodity here. Let's change these
I
two.
got you.
Move me to that space.
Which the build
Yeah.
right
Yep.
here.
I'm gonna gain 2 wood. Everybody gains a wood because I'm just such a generous person.
You are.
And I'm gonna receive this manor.
For
For 4 and 4. Yeah, but that's not nearly as
No,
helpful.
no.
That's like 1
It's
point
1 point
for you.
Oh, it's 1 point for me.
Because
There's
all
so
the
much
empty spaces. He doesn't have the empty spaces.
I didn't read the fine print here. I just saw 6 points. I was like, 6 points.
I
That's
did that
amazing.
last game.
That's amazing. What else I got here?
You get
let's-
3 points there.
That one's 3 points. This one's 5 point. Oh, no, it's 2. So nothing here is everything's 3. Everything here is 3. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll just take this one.
Glass blower.
Yeah, I'll be blowing glass. That seems like
Spend a glass.
that's what I really wanted. The whole game actually.
3
And
bricks.
3
And 2 wood.
2 wood. Boop, boop. Done.
All right.
And your last turn.
My
is to
last
go
turn,
to-
obviously I have to go. So,
You got to build
to
something.
be
good.
clear, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to move that
To here or here?
to
Oh,
there.
to there. You're going over there. Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 2 provisions.
Mm-hmm.
Gets me an extra point.
Sure.
To then mosey on down there.
Give Derek something.
I would like glass, please. No.
You can't give him
I
glass.
know. I know.
I will give you
Doesn't-
water.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't think it matters.
Thanks.
And I...
Spend 3 glass.
right. So 3 glass, 2 clay, and 4 wood. 3 glass, 2 clay.
Wait, hang on. Is this the one you want?
And forward. That's
Yeah.
For
right.
adjacent.
Yeah, trust me, it is.
Yeah, it's really good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's going to go...
He's gonna touch. Oh,
Right there.
You can't build there.
oh, you can't.
No. You can't build on top of that pasture.
Oh.
It's a
But this one's here, right? So
yeah.
that one is Jason.
My new ones that I put Can I move them to?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I believe it was these two. So it would go there. Oh, that's so frustrating.
How many more points you get out of each?
2 eat per. So doing
So it's 4 more points.
Well,
6 points total.
1. Oh, I see. Yeah, that one.
You wanted it to be on. You wanted it to be here.
I totally forgot that you cannot build there.
Yeah.
And the whole thing that the chat was saying earlier, like having it there so that we make sure that we.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, done. Oh, that cost me the game.
No, we'll
All
see.
right.
We'll see what the score is.
Okay, so we go into final scoring.
It's. Hello, I got the paper man.
You want to use that or use the wood or?
We could use the wood.
Whatever. Yeah, use the wood. It's easier to grab. All right, so final scoring. Here we go. I knew that and just... Yeah, my bad.
Yes,
All right.
Mar, you are right. It was worthless for me.
Okay, a point per glass.
0.
0.
0, 0, 0.
Okay, done. Points based on your cooking wheel. This one. So I get 8.
Wow.
4. 4 for blue.
Tree.
Okay, meaning this one. So where it's pointing.
Where the cooking is.
Yeah. All right, next is 2 points per small estate. So little field. I have 1, so that's 2.
I have 1.
I have 1 also.
Wow.
2
This
and
is
2.
Yeah.
I rushed to the end of the game because
absolutely.
I thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It might have.
1 point per livestock on pasture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3 for 3 cows.
1,
2.
2, 3.
For 2 pigs.
And 2. X points for your buildings as printed on the star. So we'll start here. So Derek, what do you got?
2, 5, 9, a 10, 11.
And another 10.
Yes. So 20.
21. Yeah. Okay. 20. Sorry. That's 7. So 28.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a low-scoring game. All right, and Shrey.
So this is not the extra stuff. It's just the printed.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6 is 18.
18. 1 and 17 is 27. Mine is not much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9.
9.
There you go. 2 and 7. All right, and now
I hate
points for end of game
snakes.
buildings.
Snakes are really irritating.
Yeah, they are. No end of building because you got your 10 for
Nope.
that.
Nope.
Well, I'm in last, so unfortunately, I get 2 here. It cost me. Well, no, I only get 4. I guess that's not adjacent.
Yes.
Cost me 4 points. So yeah, that's frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. And Shrey, your winner.
I get 6. 6 for each, 1 for each water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, just me. Cost me the game. Gah! So Shrey, 33. Mediocre teacher, 31. And 28. So it's a really low scoring game tonight,
Really close,
as opposed to
Really
how it
close.
was.
A
Yeah.
couple of buildings different. Great.
I don't wait. Hold on. Per adjacent on this estate.
Oh. Oh, that's a tricky one to build then.
Oh.
Yep, he's right.
So you have to kind
Yeah.
of burn everything and just make all the livestock on one time.
Yeah. So okay.
I see.
So-
That makes sense.
This building. What I needed to do
Yep. Was fill it.
was so it's on this. So he's right. So
You want it there, yeah.
so you could get 3.
Yeah.
And then it's only on this estate. So even having ones over here wouldn't matter.
So it's a max of 11, basically.
Yeah.
Unless you did not- unless
that's a
you-
bummer.
Unless you totally burned your original. because it's more space. But
Okay, so looking at this, if you build it like here,
Yeah.
you could do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess
Right.
that's it.
So 13.
Or no, there is still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah. Okay. So fair enough. Good catch, Murr. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It does say estate.
On top of things.
I was working towards that the whole time too. Oh well. All right. So thoughts on Black Forest? First off.
Oh yeah, I heard Glass Road.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
effectively. the same, right?
I enjoy this quite a bit. It's very pleasant. There is a bit of tension in terms of like getting the building that you want and
And the jobs.
And like I literally
Yes.
was watching the resources you have, and knowing with the buildings I want and checking to see whether you. So there is a little bit of that in the game.
Yeah, it's not completely heads down.
not
Yeah,
completely.
agreed. Yeah.
But in general, it's walk around, get some stuff, target towards specific buildings or specific and figure out some synergies and build the buildings that make sense for you and it's nice and it flows well. In a 3-player game, I think it works really. I played 4 and it was probably a bit long. It was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Downtime was a bit more. This can lead to, and I've seen it, a lot
Massive
of
AP.
massive AP, and that
Yeah.
is that.
Fail fast.
Especially because things happen quickly and things change, right?
Like what happened,
A lot.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
against you, right?
Yeah, but it does. I mean, and like a lot of these games, because it is a worker placement game, and part of being a worker placement game, if that doesn't happen, I don't know if it's as good of a game.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
You know, even though
I
it
agree.
feels bad
Yeah.
during the game, it's like part of the game, right? It's
Right.
like, well, maybe you should have done it earlier. There's a coin for that.
I mean-
so
Yeah, it's an efficiency engine along with a race, along with, just the things that a lot of us really enjoy in Euros, resource conversion stuff, recipe fulfillment, whatever. I like this way more than Glass Road. So, yeah, Black Forest, just talking about Black Forest by itself. I enjoy pretty much everything about it. I enjoy that all the buildings are available all at once. And, you can set a path where you might have to zig or zag depending on
Yeah,
what
of
other
course.
players. The replayability of the placement of the where the buildings or the tradespeople are out there. It is, like Shrey said, just the right amount or just enough interactive to avoid it being multiplayer solitaire. And yeah, and it plays pretty quickly. I mean, we're talking on stream 2 hours
yeah,
with a teach.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
And you can take longer time. Like in previous games I've played, I've seen someone get over 60 because we took a long time.
Because you don't race. I saw what you were doing. I was like, okay, it's not getting better.
No, it
I
isn't.
bet I see the path to be able to do what I want to
Yeah.
do, and I better end it in
Yeah.
just there, and at least be competitive in that
But you
regard.
could do
which,
that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's
So-
player driven.
It's it's really nice. I mean, we're going to compare and contrast Glass Road, but I remember the very first time I looked at the rules and I said, "Oh, these things are missing. Is this game going to feel like it's missing?"
Because it doesn't
things?
have the card play.
Well, no. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But it has other things that are there, and I think those other things that are added make this game complete. Where you feel like this game actually really is a good game, and it stands on its own. It's its own thing. You
Right.
know, it does have some shared things, but it feels like it's a completely different thing.
Yeah, it took the main mechanism in Glass Road and then made it again. I mean, it almost feels like a crutch at this point. Talking about referring back to Brass Lancashire versus Brass Birmingham, but that's kind of the one that it's its own game, but it feels like its own game, but it also feels like Brass. This feels like Glass Road, but it's
If you
its
love
own
the
animal.
worker placement, you're going to like this. If you love the card play, then you're probably going to be more apt to like the other one. And as far as like having everything out at the beginning, that's much better for a planner, right? And
Sure.
With the, I mean, we should probably start talking about the two.
Sure,
of them.
yeah, go ahead. So comparing this to
Because
Glass Road.
so things are going to come out in Glass Road, and they're going to come out during the game. So as they come out, things are going to be purchased, and more things are going to keep getting added that are available for you to purchase. So the buildings are, you might not necessarily see a building that you might necessarily want to use that works with your strategy. Here you have everything available, so even if somebody takes it, you can pivot your strategy like, oh, well, I also was thinking I could use this building also.
Right.
So there's a little bit of that goes on that makes this game a little bit more smoother. But there was a whole piece to Glass Road with the card actions that you're not getting here, where you get extra actions.
Right, to piggyback on somebody
Yeah.
else. Oh, I knew you were going to play that.
And
so.
now I can use my fishmonger, and now
right,
our fishmongers now
Yeah.
match. I that part I felt like it was really going to be missing. But when I started playing it, and the fact that we had this traveling merchant, the traveling merchant after the third play or halfway through the second play, I was like, this traveling merchant is exactly that thing. It's that miracle thing that you get every once in a while that you're really happy that you fell into, but here you can plan for it. Mm-hmm. The other way, it's like serendipity. You're like, oh, great, it happened, yay!
Right.
But here, it's like I am now planning, and now I can actually set up this great combo to use it, opposed to it worked, and now I can utilize that in that very moment. Here, I can actually build it as part of my engine.
One of the things one of the differences I feel with this one is the feel of the game, right? And a lot of what you get out of this game is that like I get to do a couple of things and build the building that I want to build because it's there. I know it's there, or build something that also work out in a normal way.
Yeah.
You get that, or you get to 7 resources or something, and you get this cool job, right? That gives you an influx of other stuff.
Right.
There's that nice little endorphin. I'm working.
I did it. I did the thing I was planning on doing.
Exactly.
Right.
It's completion, right?
Yeah, and you get less of that in Glass Road, I feel like.
Okay.
At least I'm in my experience, and maybe it's a skill thing for me. I played Glass Road a bunch, and I don't know if I've ever won it, right? It's a hard game.
It is.
And some of that has to do with what Derek was saying, that the buildings cycle. There's only a limited number of them out there that, and then you're looking at one or two buildings that you might want. Someone else might take it out from under you, and then and then you have to wait for the refresh for the next round.
Right.
And it was like 5 rounds in Glass Road. So
Right.
it feels limited in terms of like how often you can wait for the next round, the next building set that comes out. And here, like they're all out there. There's options, and that's. It's more forgiving in that way, and
It's forgiving, but also it allow like I'm picturing somebody like Martin the Younger for us. Like I feel like he would just wipe the walls with me because he's already it's no hidden information. Like it's all like, okay, I can do this. But the thing that you can't plan for is people getting in your way and doing stuff that you don't want them to do.
Especially when they
that's
see
a
you
positive.
doing something.
Right, exactly.
And they're like, oh, that building would work for me too.
So for me, I don't really like Glass Road. I really like the card play in it. And I like that whole, that I know that you know that I know that you should be playing this. At least I think you're going to.
Because it would help you.
Right. So I think I can get away with doing this now. That is my favorite thing, along with the resource wheels, right, that this takes from
There is some endorphins when you need to play something, but you don't want to play that because you know that he's going to play it.
Right.
So I am playing the other stuff, and I really just want the action that I know you're going to play. But
Right.
I am doing this to get extra stuff, right?
Sure.
And there's some of that.
And
play
it's
that's there.
you feel clever, right?
Yeah, of course.
and I really like that aspect of the game. What I don't like about Glass Road, I'm okay with games like whatever. First one comes to mind: Ark Nova, Terraforming Mars, decks of cards, right? Whatever, and you make lemonade. In Glass Road, especially at lower player counts, the market stagnates, and unless you house rule something, it's just that is, and it's just. Ugh. And it doesn't feel. It feels stale. It feels almost boring that regard.
There is a card that you can use, and that card played will give you 3 to your personal supply, and those buildings will be only yours.
Yeah.
But those are random.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it is a shot in the dark, right? So you still don't know even with that random
Right.
drawer
I
if you're going
think
to get what you need.
the intent of that is that you get some random stuff and you build. You do that in the first couple of rounds of the game, and then
Right, and then you build a strategy around that. But at least you see more. The problem that I have with Glass Road and why I like this so much more isn't that I'm a huge planner. I mean, I'm very tactical, especially on stream because I have to be, or else we talk about AP, it's going to be real bad because whatever. This allows me. It's all out there. Like it doesn't stagnate, and there are so many different options. And I thought I was going to miss the card play a lot in Glass Road or from Glass Road in this, and I don't. Yeah, there's a lot to like here. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's not amazing.
It feels a bit more modern.
It does, and it feels fresh, and it's enjoyable, and it's perfectly pleasant, and not in a cromulent, it's fine type way. This is a really pleasant experience. I really enjoy the experience that I get out of this, and it gives just the right amount of frustration, and just like
Just need one more clay.
right? Yeah, sure. Yep.
But do I want to use the provisions? And I think that whole new thing about moving around the board and everything gives you that little bit something else that makes it a little tighter.
Yeah, the downside is of all the buildings being out is that you have to look at all the buildings and decide what you want. You have to be able to read what's out there. If you're far from the board, then it's ergonomically more difficult to see what you want.
That's fair.
And in your first game or two, that's a challenge, right?
Oh yeah, our first game of this, I was like, I am going to do that thing, and then try and figure out how do I get towards that.
Yeah.
Because it's so much
all the
information on the
animals
front end.
involved.
But
I think
come your second play, you're
yeah,
fine.
yeah. It does reward playing it multiple times, and I think that's it.
I like the replayability of where these come out. The fact that you can flip some of these to the A side and the B side, it keeps it fresh there. And production quality is perfectly modern and fine. The one thing that I want
Yeah. All like that.
they are all like that,
Mine's
and
less so.
I have tried to the point of I'm fully expecting to crease this, and I cannot get it to stay flat.
The problem is, even if it gets completely flat, it doesn't become flat because it can't
Because
be
of
flattened
those,
completely. And the bow is in the if the
Right.
bow is in the opposite direction, it would make it so you were actually able to flatten
Right.
it out because since it bows in.
The
It's
positive
unfortunate.
side of that is it doesn't affect gameplay at all.
It doesn't move.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, otherwise, I think it was pretty solid hit. I think it succeeds in exactly what it's trying to do. And as TV Spangen says, the box cover is pretty great. I am a
It is
big
gorgeous.
Forest lover, so yeah, that's really solid. So, and one more thing I will say: haven't played this at 2, or there is a solo, which that's probably going to happen in the next few weeks, if not sooner. But I think I like this probably at 2 and 3, and Glass Road maybe at 4, just because you get more churn in the market. In Glass Road at a higher player count.
And Glass Road is set at a certain amount of, like the game will end because of the amount of turns. So there's no player adjacency on how long the game will go.
So yeah. Anyway, all right, that's a wrap. That's Glass Road. If you're a patron, you got streams the rest of this week. If you're not a patron, we have Cascadero on Friday. I'm GMing that one. I'm teaching it, and that's that. So, all right. So anyway, hey, thanks everybody. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Really does. Certainly appreciate it. Consider supporting the show. Patreon.com/HCHQ. Invitations for HeavyCon 8 just went out today. Very excited about that. Yeah, I'm Edward.
Trey.
I'm Derek. Give us your thumbs. Martin isn't here to do some insane thing in front of the camera, but please, we do love your thumbs.
It really does help the channel. And subscribe, please. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye.